Imagine walking through a forest at night. Everything is quiet, but it does not feel empty. Far away, an elephant touches old bones with its trunk. Above you, crows gather around a dead crow and call into the trees. In another forest, a chimp throws a stone against one particular tree. And suddenly, the question sounds less silly. Could animals ever create religion? Not churches, not holy books, not prayers and human words. Something older than that. A feeling that some places, some deaths, and some moments matter more. If that feeling could be remembered, repeated, and taught, where would it lead? To answer that, we need to take religion apart. One piece is ritual, repeated actions that carry meaning. Another piece is symbol, one thing standing for something bigger. Another is story, a memory that grows when minds share it. And another is the unseen, forces or beings that are not directly in front of you. Religion also binds groups together. It helps humans face death, danger, luck, and mystery. So the real question is not, do animals secretly worship? The better question is, do animals have the building blocks? And if those blocks were pushed far enough, could belief appear? The first door is death. Humans built rituals around death long before history was written down. Elephants show a powerful interest in elephant bones and ivory. They may stand quietly, touch remains, and return attention to what is left. That does not prove they imagine an afterlife, but it does show that death is not just background noise to them. Crows respond strongly when they find a dead crow. They call, gather others, and remember danger near that place. In experiments, crows learned to avoid humans connected with dead crows. People call these crow funerals, but scientifically, it is safer to say danger learning. Still, notice how close the ingredients feel. A body appears, a group gathers, a place becomes marked in memory. Our little host would probably call that step 1. Grief is not religion, but grief opens the door to questions. Where did the living one go? Why did it vanish? Can it return in dreams, sounds, or signs? The second door is ritual. A ritual can begin as something simple. Do it once, and it is behavior. Do it again and again, and it becomes pattern. Teach it to the young, and it becomes tradition. In West Africa, some chimpanzees have been recorded throwing stones at certain trees. Over time, stones collect at the bases or inside hollows of those trees. It is not a normal food tool. Scientists still debate exactly what the behavior means, but it looks ritual-like enough to make people pause. Chimpanzees have also been seen making dramatic displays near waterfalls. A waterfall is loud, dangerous, and strangely powerful. Humans often made sacred places from exactly that kind of feeling. Again, that does not make chimps religious, but it may show a seed, repeated awe at a special place. The third door is culture. Culture means behavior that spreads through learning, not genes alone. Human religion is almost impossible without culture. Words carry stories across decades. Places carry memory across centuries. Ritual carries feeling across bodies. Whales pass songs across oceans. Orcas and dolphins can have hunting traditions and social styles. Crows can learn dangerous spaces and pass warnings through a group. Elephant families rely on older matriarchs who remember water, roots, and danger. Now stack those abilities together. A death matters. A place matters. A behavior repeats. And before we go deeper, if this kind of strange research story is your thing, like and subscribe. It helps the channel, and it tells the algorithm to bring you more beautiful questions. Now, back to the mystery. The fourth door is the unseen. This is the hardest part. Animals can infer things they cannot see. A predator behind grass is unseen, but very real. A remembered place is unseen, but it can guide behavior. Another mind is unseen, but social animals track it constantly. Brains are built to notice agency. If the bush moves, it is safer to imagine something there. Humans may have stretched that instinct into spirits, ancestors, and gods. Could another animal stretch it too? Only if it could turn feelings into symbols. Only if the group could share those symbols. Only if the young learned them before the old disappeared. That is where belief begins to become possible. So, which animals would be closest? Elephants have memory, long lives, families, and attention to death. An elephant-like religion might begin around bones, water, and old migration paths. It would not look like a temple. It might look like a place no family passes without stopping. Crows and ravens have memory, social learning, and a talent for warning each other. A crow-like religion might begin around danger, death, and lucky objects. A certain tree, a certain call, a certain shiny stone. After generations, maybe the tree is not just a tree anymore. Chimpanzees already have tools, politics, displays, and local traditions. A chimp-like religion might grow from power displays in special trees, but violence, competition, and unstable alliances could shape it darkly. Whales and dolphins bring a different possibility. Their world is sound, distance, memory, and voices traveling through water. A whale-like religion might be a song tied to a migration route, but without hands, fire, or writing, it would be hard to build symbols that stay. Octopuses are brilliant, but they show the problem clearly. Short lives and solitary habits make shared religion unlikely. Religion needs minds that overlap long enough to remember together. There is also a problem for scientists. You cannot interview a crow about what a stone means. You cannot translate a whale song into a confession of belief. So science has to work from behavior. Does the action repeat in the same place? Do others gather when it happens? Do young animals learn it by watching? Does the behavior appear when there is death, danger, or awe? Even then, meaning is slippery. Humans are very good at seeing ourselves in other animals. If we see too much, we invent fairy tales. If we see too little, we miss minds that are different from ours. The honest answer has to walk between those mistakes. So we ask for patterns, not miracles. And that puts animal religion at the edge of what science can see. If animal religion ever appeared, it would not be a human copy. There might be no cathedrals, no scriptures, and no priests. The first sign might be much smaller. A group returns to one place again and again. They bring the same kind of object. They make a special sound there. The young watch quietly. Then one day, the young do it without being told. Habit has become ritual. Ritual has become meaning. And meaning, if carried long enough, can become belief. From the outside, we might not recognize it. We might ask, why are they doing that? But inside their world, it might feel obvious. This is where we stop. This is where danger happened. This is where the old ones are remembered. This is where the world feels powerful. Religion also does something practical for groups. It gives everyone the same signal at the same time. We belong here. We remember this. We follow this rule. For humans, shared belief can make strangers cooperate. Costly rituals can prove commitment. Animals already use costly signals too. A peacock tail is not a sermon, but it sends a costly message. A ritual could work the same way. It says, I am with you. It says, I remember what our group remembers. It says, this matters more than ordinary life. Our little cat narrator would probably underline that part twice. Religion may be a bridge between private feeling and public action. For animals, that bridge would have to be built without human words. Humans crossed the threshold because our culture became explosive. Language let us tie death, thunder, dreams, luck, and memory together. We gave invisible forces names. We turned fear into stories. We turned stories into rules. And rules helped groups survive, cooperate, and remember who they were. Most animals are missing at least one piece of that chain. But evolution has time. Give crows 1 million years of deeper culture. Give elephants safer lives and longer shared traditions. Give whales songs that survive for thousands of migrations. Then the answer becomes, maybe, not our religion. Something stranger, quieter, and more animal. A religion of paths, calls, bones, storms, songs, and remembered places. And if we ever saw it beginning, would we even know what we were looking at? Maybe the first animal religion would not look like worship. Maybe it would look like memory, repeated until the world itself seemed to answer.